everybody, and welcome to Season 4 of our Friday Night Fights. We're very excited for this season because we have NCAA tournament-style team matchups. We have 16 total teams vying for the championship spot in a single elimination. And back with us this season, we have Joshua Blake.
Hi guys, how's it going? Good to be back.
Thank you, Josh, for helping out. It's always a pleasure. So, this first matchup of the season, we are going to have Team Gobblers, managed by Josh, against my team for the matchup, which is Orcs Orcs Orcs, which I'm very excited about using them. I don't know why we crack up when we say that. It's pretty stupid, but hey, anyways, there's actually a Instagram page out there called Orcs Orcs Orcs.
Really?
So yeah, I found that out. Someone tagged them. It was pretty cool. I was like, that's interesting. Anyways, so without further ado, we are going to get this fight started. But one more thing, it is a tavern. We are using environments this season, which is another exciting thing. Here is the quaint little tavern that this fight will take place inside of. So, Josh, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So initiative's already been rolled. It is kind of back and forth. We rolled it for each type of creature: orcs, goblins, Tanarok, hobgoblin, warlord. You get the picture. So, let's get this going. All right, let's go. All right, we are ready to go. Okay, where did he go now? Hello, Josh. Would you join us for the fight, please? Thanks. Ready to go?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, another new feature. We have the battle cam. We're going to have this on the terrain so you can see kind of the movement and stuff like that. I'll probably try and, edit it in. Picture, whatever it's called. Anyways, so let's go. So, we're having some drinks. Me and my buddies. Your group of losers over there. This one.
Can you keep it down over there? We're trying to enjoy some ale.
Oh, come on. He doesn't need a sense of humor.
Get out of here before this gets ugly. What the hell?
Lighten up.
Kick his ass, Seabass!
And with that, the table flies back, the bench, everybody gets on high alert. And who has the initiative? It would be the Orc Claws of Luthic. So this one, seeing this commotion and seeing his main leader being thrown up upon on his nice clawed toes, is going to immediately go out and cast Bane on this guy, and this guy. The first three he can see. So roll a DC saving throw. The DC is going to be Wisdom, and you need a 12.
Is it something having to do with charm, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned, or put to sleep?
What?
Does it have to do with being charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned, or put to sleep?
Bane?
Okay. Jesus Christ. Fine.
No, I don't honestly know. I don't have the
So
spell in
that
front of me,
one-
and I don't have my phone.
That one and that one? Those three?
Yes.
Okay. So first one is going to be Goblin. That's going to be a natural 18.
Thanks.
Next is going to be my Hobgoblin Warlord. That's a natural 18.
And roll the other one.
And then last one,
God.
Bugbear, is going to be a natural 4. So whatever.
So the Bugbear Chief fails.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to be a 1d4 with subtraction from his attacks and stuff.
Okay, remind me of that.
Okay, so the Bugbear. Oh, I don't have commission change, so we've got it, Bugbear. Okay, so the second one is going to come out of his, push that bench back, just knock the bench over. And each square is 3 feet, in case we can see this, so 3, 6, 9, he has plenty of movement. He's going to immediately come around and just do his multi-attack and try and take 2 claw attacks at this punk. Regardless, I'll just roll them both because he's going to just destroy his carcass like he can. A 9 and 11, that's actually only going to be plus 4, so it's going to be a 13 and 15 to hit.
13 does not hit, 15 does.
Okay, so one hit
They have a high armor class.
They do. They have higher than my guys. I'll tell you that much. And that's going to be 4 points of slashing damage. As he comes through, misses with the first claw. Second one just rakes it across your chest. Does some serious damage. And that's going to be it for his turn. The next turn is going to be up to the Tanarok. So it is still on my turn. And he immediately is going to just... Okay, wait. Action. So two... There's 2 attacks. So he's going to take his huge great sword and just try and just go right through you, just chop you down and continue walking forward. Yeah, you need a low one. You need a low one. So that's going to be a 15 to hit.
Dang it!
So that's going to hit, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
judging by your reaction. And that's going to be 10 points of slashing damage as she just takes his great sword, splits this goblin in half, and then just takes a step over him and goes right after this bugbear. Well, actually, he's going to try and put a shoulder. So I'm going to strength check.
Strength check.
That's going to be 18. No, he's just trying to. Oh, you're doing for the. No, that's good. Okay, so he just comes up and just shoulder blocks this woman, this waitress, to the floor, which beer spills all over the place, and he's taking his second greatsword attack right against the bugbear chief, which is not good. Okay, and that is going to be an 11 to hit. I'm pretty sure that misses.
Oh, that misses.
So he shoulder blocks her down, and because of that, he's off balance and just swings a little high, misses, and that is going to end his turn. So next up is going to be the
Goblins.
the bugbear chief.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, bugbear chief, and then goblins. So you've got 4 turns now. Oh, so this is going to be ugly.
He gets up and just almost matching your height. Actually, no, you're a large creature, right? The Tanarok?
Yeah, he's pretty
okay.
big.
No, never mind. Nowhere near matching.
No, he's medium.
Okay, sweet.
Medium.
Pretty much matching his height. The bugbear chief. And pulls out his Morningstar and just and they're going to try and go with 2 different hits on him.
Bring it on, bring it on.
That's going to be a natural 18 and a natural 20.
Are you serious? Damn it, they both hit. The 20 barely, but...
No, the 20, yeah, surprising.
If you take my Tanarok out this quick early, it's over.
First one's going to be the non-critical, and that's going to be 8 plus 3, so that's going to be 11 damage on the first one. And the second one's going to be the critical, and that's going to be 6, 12 plus 3, 15 damage.
Okay. Not quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, what do you do? And quick, you don't even realize it, but he's going to use his unbridled fury being hit by a melee attack and use his reaction and just swipe that greatsword back at you.
Rolls.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yes. All right, baby. Now we're cooking. Ooh, and that's going to be 12 points of slashing. So he immediately just quickly takes those blows and immediately gets a short-handed greatsword shot right across the ribs.
You said
12 points, yeah, 12 points of damage. So that's his reaction. And then now it's going to be your goblins.
Okay. Oh, goblin, no! And he's going to jump, and off the barrel right onto the top.
Okay.
Of the...
Make a little athletics check
yeah,
for fun.
let's go athletics. That's a natural 18 on
That's beautiful.
athletics.
He makes a great move, hops on that table quick. No one even notices it, just quick as can be, jumps right at the Tanarok.
He's doing
What weapon do they use?
Scimitar, what?
Do they use scimitars?
Yeah,
Okay.
scimitars and short sword, or short bow, wow. Scimitar, that's going to be a natural 17 to hit.
That's going to hit. My guy's armor class sucks, by the way.
So that first goblin on the Tanarok is going to be 5 damage with the scimitar slashing.
Okay.
And then the next 2 are pretty much going to start doing the same thing, 5. Then jump on his other side, and that's going to be, oh gosh, he died.
I'll let him pile up.
And that's a natural 8 with plus 2 to dex, so 10, so he probably misses.
All right, he misses, lands
Lands
over
on
here,
the woman.
steps 1 foot on the woman, 1 foot off, gains his balance, swings with the scimitar,
Natural 18
hits again. I'm going to give him,
and that's 8 damage with slashing.
Wow.
And then the last goblin's like, that was my wife. 5, 10, 15. And he's going to come up with the other slash, and that's...
Ew, natural stakes plus 4, so that's going to be a 10.
10 misses.
He's highly intoxicated.
All right, so he's getting hit, and he's able to get his sword and just kind of slash that one out of the way.
And that's going to be the end of their turns.
Okay, so after the goblins comes the orcs. So I've got 2 orcs. Okay, so this guy is going to just...
What? It was a D4 against what for this guy?
Huh?
The bang. What does bang do?
Attack rolls. Let's give it first. What?
Okay, we're good. I was just rolling because he was the one that attacked you.
Yeah.
And both rolls, yeah,
Oh,
both
yeah.
definitely.
Okay. Good catch. Good catch. This guy's just going to step over this bench and come and try and attack that goblin and get him off his head honcho. He comes up, and he uses his great axe. One attack. That's it. Damn it, my guys. Okay, so
Ooh, yeah.
is that an 18 or a 16? Either way, 21 to hit. It's a 16.
Yeah.
21 to hit. What?
On the goblin?
Yeah.
Okay.
1d12 damage.
Oh.
14 points of damage as he comes up. Goblin scum! And the great axe goes right into his back and just cleaves a huge gash into his back. Let's remove these dead ones just to make it a little cleaner. Okay, so he came up there and... Oh, as a not a bonus action, but the rest of his movement, he's going to now circle around and get in this goblin's face just as an intimidation factor.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is going to come running with his great axe and try and attack. Probably a mistake. He's ballsy for doing this, but he's going to take on that hobgoblin warlord. And he's going to just swing away.
Yeah, he doesn't see him.
Are you sure?
He's still sitting at the table. I haven't said that he moved because it hasn't been his turn yet. So he's running at him from behind. So roll.
All right. No, what I was thinking of is throwing a javelin in his back, but no, I already said he's going to miss. That's only going to be a 12 to hit. That's not even going to be close. So he comes up and actually he thinks he's got a great swing, and he puts the axe and it just bounces right off that what is it, plate mail armor you wear?
Yeah.
And just bounces off. He just didn't even think about hitting it solid. He thought he had an easy shot. And the look of surprise on his face when you turn around and get up from that table is not pretty because it is your turn now.
Good.
And these patients are starting to back up a little bit. These ones are starting to come over here like, what the hell is going on?
He would stand up, turn around, and you said that it's 3 feet, so he would still be within range if he stood on the table.
Yeah, 3 foot
Okay.
square.
He stands up and he goes, "We better not lose this, boys!" And he uses
Is that how a hobgoblin?
leadership. I would say so, and I don't know, he's like the highest ranking kind of hobgoblin we got in here.
Yeah,
so.
what's his intelligence? Probably way up
14.
there. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's more than I thought it would be.
And so he uses leadership, which is for 1 minute the hobgoblin can utter a special command or warning whenever a non-hostile creature that I can see within 30 feet of him makes an attack or a saving throw. It can add a d4 to the save or roll.
Sounds good.
And that's his action.
Okay, so that's going to end his turn?
Yep.
You got more movement if you want?
Nope.
All right, so we are back to the top of the order, and that is going to be the Orc Claw of Luthic's turns, which I have 2 of them. So this one is going to use a...
They just went.
They were at the top of the order.
Oh.
We're back at the top already.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we went through a quick round. So he is going to... The first one is going to use a... he's going to walk up, pat the Tanorak on his back, and just say, "Destroy this goblin scum," and heal him with Cure Wounds. He's going to cast one of his 3rd level spells. So that's going to be an extra 1d8, so that's going to be 2d8 plus his spellcasting modifier, which is only 2. Fuck. A 1 and an 8, so a good and a bad. So 9 plus 2, that cures 11 points. 11 hit points. The other one is going... Shit.
Really? Right there?
No, he's not going to do that.
Would that be his action? He'd have to take off his belt first if he's wearing
Wait,
one.
yeah, he's just going to come around here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 18, 21. I mean, he's got plenty of movement. He's going to come up and say, and just whisper in his ear, touch him on his back and say,
You've got 'em. Just kick their asses.
and he's going to do the same thing. A third level cure wounds, 2d8 plus 2. A 1 and a 2. You got lucky there. So that's only 5 hit points, but I'll take it. And that is going to end both of their turns. Now, the next turn goes to the Tanarak, who is going to turn and take 2 great sword swings, 1 at each goblin. He's going to try and lay waste.
Come on, goblins.
As he just looks at him.
Come on,
Piece
Gooby.
of shit.
Gooby and Booby, come on.
Well, this will be
2.
blue is left, pink is right.
Okay.
The right one I think I missed. That's going to be a 13 on the right one.
Hit,
So the
and-
left one he does hit.
Definitely.
And his damage is what, 2d6 plus something, Tanarak. 2d6 plus 4.
Come on, Gooby, no.
11. As he does 15 points of damage. So he misses that left one, but when he does that, he immediately comes back, or misses the right one, and the left one just gets chopped almost completely in half. Blood just spews on the woman, mixes in with the beer that's on the floor right there. It's getting pretty nasty and slippery over there. I hope my orc doesn't slide around too much. And that's gonna, that's his 2 attacks, so that's gonna end his turn, and he's just standing there with that great sword, just staring at everybody. Long hair flowing, spiked horns, tail wagging, just excited right now. Very excited. And it's your turn. Go with your goblins, all 4 of them.
Goblin or Bugbear Chief?
Oh, Bugbear Chief, I'm sorry. Then you're... Oh, wait, you only have 1 goblin left?
Yeah, 1 goblin left. You
That's
took
a
out 3
damn
of them.
shame. So you Bugbear Chief and then the goblin.
Around.
I knew I killed 3. I just kind of like to see that.
He's going to swing both at that 10 rack, and that's going to be a natural 12,
Hit.
natural 14.
I'm pretty 100% positive my armor class is only 14. It
Yeah.
sucks. That's the only problem with him. He is a tank without armor class, basically.
3, so that's 11 damage on the first one.
Okay, 11 damage.
And then, oh gosh, 5 damage on the second one. Natural 1s on both.
Well, that just not basically you just knocked down the healing on those attacks. All right,
Okay.
and then he can either do movement or if you want to back away, no one's gonna judge you for it. He is a large, well, he's a medium, but he looks large. He's wide.
And then now it's the
He's a
Goblin's
brick.
turn, correct?
House, yes.
Okay. Bugbear Chief is going to end his turn. Goblin's going to disengage. 3, 6, 9.
Oh, crafty little sucker! I know what you're
And he's
doing.
going to come around.
I'm coming to your aid.
And he runs up by him,
That orc
kind of
just-
behind the other orc.
That orc just kind of looks
Through.
back at him, not seeing him as much of a challenge. Well, actually, the orc maybe. No, the orc doesn't really respect him at all.
Okay, and he's going to scimitar up at that orc from
I
behind.
thought your action was to disengage.
The goblin can disengage or hide as a bonus action. So, and because he is within
Rats!
5 feet and he's
Oh
on
yeah, absolutely.
That's, the other one hit with a 13 plus
Damn it.
2 or whatever. Then that's going to be 4 plus 2, so 6 damage on the
To-
scimitar to the orc.
Okay. Ooh, that's half his right there.
Okay, and that's going to end the goblin's turn.
Okay, so then the orc's turn. So this orc comes around and just gets right in this guy's grill, right to the side of him, and he's going to just take a great axe attack. Probably miss. 14.
14 is not.
I'm going to have trouble hitting you. 14, so he's going to miss. That's really all he's going to do. That's all he can do. He's an orc, and they, pretty much suck. So the next orc is a little pissed off. He's going to actually turn to the goblin, and he's going to swing that great axe, and he's going to just cleave your freaking head right off.
No.
And that's going to be a 15 to hit.
Dang it.
Does
hits.
it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that hits.
That's going to be 1d12.
We need 1.
1d12
We need a
plus
1.
3. So it could go either way.
No.
8 points of damage. So he turns around, doesn't get the head clean off, but he cuts right across the throat and just slashes it open. Blood just starts gushing down the front of his body as he just drops to the knees and then forward onto the floor, spilling blood everywhere. It's going to be quite a scene to clean up afterwards. And that's going to end my orc's turns, and now we are to your hobgoblin warlord.
Okay. seeing not too much problem with this orc right here. He's going to jump down, and for the first hit, he's going to swipe at that Tenaruk.
Bring it on!
So that's going to be. Oh, let me run back to this dude. Natural 4, that's probably going to miss.
Pretty sure, unless you got a +10 to hit.
Yeah,
Unless
which
you're
he does not.
a fire giant.
He doesn't. So he doesn't hit with the Tenaruk, and so he's going to take his other 2 at the other 2.
So the Tenaruk sees him come. He's able to just dodge a little bit. Nat 20 again? Who was that on?
That was on left dude, and then a natural 2 on that one.
He's got 3 freaking attacks?
Yep. 3 attacks. The Hobble can make 3 melee attacks alternative.
So he hits them both. Okay, do the nat 20.
No. He only hits him.
He missed him too?
Natural 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard wrong. Okay,
You're fine.
so what's the damage on that guy? This could really take a toll.
The damage, is that still within 5 feet?
That's that close thing. Yeah. I mean, judging by those squares, it is, because each square is 3 feet.
So that's going to be
scale.
4d6.
In case anybody's wondering, 3 foot, so that's right inside the 5 foot.
So martial advantage on once per turn, the hobgoblin can deal an extra 4d6 damage to a creature it hits with a melee attack if the creature is within 5 feet of an ally.
Once per turn? Are you kidding me?
So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 damage, and then he also deals an extra 1d8, 2, so 16, 17, 18, 21 damage with his longsword to the one on the left.
Is it?
Yes.
Did you double?
No. 8,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
9
You
to
crit.
11.
You rolled a nat 20, I thought.
I did.
You did. Doubling. I could have taken that, but I think anybody watching would have caught that.
7, so pro, so 16, 18.
Would double just
18, yeah, 18, so 36 damage plus my 3,
It's 39.
39 damage to the one on the left.
Okay, you come up and what did you hit him with?
So he misses the first time, misses the second time. He's like, I'm going to hit you.
And he just doesn't know which way to go, and you hit right down, slice the side of his head into his breastplate, all the way down, just opening this huge wound, almost rendering this arm almost useless in the process. That was just literally about 90% of his hit points in one shot. He is looking rough, just blood starting to stream down. His arm's just kind of hanging limp to his side. And is that going to end your turn?
That'll end my turn.
All right, so then we are back to the top for the claws turns.
Come on. Come on, what are they going to do?
Okay, so the claws turn. So this one again is going to use his other. He's going to move over here, hiding for protection. Reach out to the Tanrak, heal him again. Strength bestowed upon you. And he's going to heal at a 3rd level again. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 2.
Low rolls, come on. Ooh.
14 points of health back to him, which puts him back up there. That's very nice. And that's going to be his turn. That's all he can do. Okay, and then the other one is basically close to death.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Come on.
Okay, you know what? He sees you as the strength, and he's going to try and do it. 2 attacks. He gets 2 claw attacks, plus 4, which is going to be pretty useless against your armor class. But that's going to be 17 and a 13, both misses, I believe.
Yep.
So he just comes, just clawing, just scared to death, pissing himself.
Running away.
And he misses with both attacks, and that's going to end his turn. Now, you know what? The Tanarak is going to turn and attack the Hobgoblin Warlord.
He has his hand on his shoulder. So what are the townspeople doing through all this as well?
They're running. These people are kind of probably heading out the door at this point. The bartender is just sipping a beer. He's sitting back, sipping a beer, sipping a nice ale. And just watching. She is just hiding. Yeah, she's trying to drag her friend, the other barmaid, out. So the Tanorak is going to go ahead and attack. He gets only 2 attacks, both with his great sword, which is +7. Sorry, people, I have a short-term memory loss, so I can never remember my. I'll just roll them both at the same time, both on that big dude. 18 and 12. Both are misses.
Both miss.
This is going to be ridiculous.
But what are you doing next? You end your turn? Doing your turn? Come on. You already swiped.
No, I'm just pissed about something. The Tanorak, yep, so that's going to be his turn.
Okay. Bugbear, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay, he's going to make his 2 swipes. He's going to
And then goblins.
I
just wanted to say that.
Stop it. Don't hurt me like that. Bobbling, booby, and gooby.
Yeah, they're over here. They're
This
knocking
guy's
on heaven's
going
door.
to shift around to this side.
Through people?
He's going to take a swipe at that first orc. And that's a natural 19.
Well, wait, can you move through?
I mean,
of
if
the
this
same
is
size character?
3 feet, 6 feet there. But that's 10 damage plus, where's Bugbear Chief? 10 plus 3, so 13 damage
this
to the
one?
orc.
So you just knock him out of the way almost like he wasn't even there.
And he's going to take the other one on the, actually no, on this dude. He's going to take the other one on him.
That's probably might be smart.
Yeah.
It's tough. Do you go for the big guy or do you go for the guy's healing?
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit? Miss. Okay, so he's ready. He's crafty. He wants to stay alive. And he wants to keep his big boy alive.
Okay.
Bugbear Chief. So next would be goblins. They are out. Let me just go ahead and remove them. Next attack would be the orcs, which I only have 1 left. This guy is going to come and attack him. Is that flanking?
Yep, that would be flanking.
Okay, so he's going to have advantage, but this is just a regular damn orc. I mean, I'm sorry. Orcs suck. So it's going to be a 21 to hit.
And I'm going to use parry.
You have to see me, right?
That's true. That's true.
Okay, so
that hits.
that's going to be a hit then. So that is going to be 1d12 plus 3. I need big rolls on this son of a gun. 9 points of damage on your Hobgoblin Warlord. For the first hit, I think that's the first time I've hit him, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so after hit orc is going to be Hobgoblin Warlord.
He's going to seeing the position that he's in. And he's going to swipe at the Tanorak, then come around on the claw, and then finish on the orc. So first one.
Just going to do a big swooping. Okay,
Tanorak.
I like it.
That's not going to hit. That's going to be 8 plus 3. So no, that's an 11 to hit the Tanorak. The next to hit Claw of Luthic, natural 18. And then last one finishing on the orc, natural 6, but that's going to be plus 3. So
That's
9.
going to miss. He's got horrible armor, class 13, but it does not hit.
Okay, so that's still going to be on the longsword.
That orc is dead. That's crossing off.
Would you say he's within 5 feet?
That's shall you decide?
I'll say he's not.
Wait, what is he? Oh,
Yeah,
you're not
I'll
going to
say-
need it. You're
I'll-
not going to need it.
Okay.
We don't have to make that
That's
judgment call.
5 plus 3, so 8 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Oh! The longsword's a plus 9 to hit. So that'd be a 15 to hit the orc.
Then he hits.
And that would have been
Still miss.
still miss.
Yeah. So this guy's going to be a dead longsword right in his throat.
Then turns around for that orc.
And he's toast too.
Another d8, and that's 4 plus 3, so 7 damage on the orc on the left.
Oh, he had 7 left. So that guy goes down off the bench, just gets, falls into that big puddle of blood that was already there.
And then turns around to be in the middle of the Tanorak and the orc claw of Luthikian. He's like, they fall so quickly.
All right, oh, who are we at? So we are back at the top. So the claw will. Shit, we forgot that big in this guy.
The claw.
It's good. What are you rolling for? What are you rolling for?
All of them, from the ones that I hit you with, they were pretty high hits. Like they were natural 18s, and even with the -4, it still would have hit the claw a little thick.
Okay, he's going to attack the bugbear chief with 2 claws. He's a plus.
I'm gonna put this by 4, I believe.
Why do I keep forgetting that? So bugbear chief, I need high. Both misses. Just 2 claws. Couple of claws just completely missing. And that's going to go back to the Tanorak, who is going to just, in the process of kicking this bench over, turn around and face that bugbear chief and try and get 2 great sword attacks in on him.
The bugbear chief? Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you say the right thing.
Absolutely, that's what I'm going after. 15 and a 25.
25 will hit.
Why do I keep missing?
15 would be a no. Just a high armor class, guys.
Yeah, that's going to be the deal breaker for me if I lose. Ooh, 14 points of damage on the bugbear chief. It's going to take a while though, but that's going to end his turn. I mean, that's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Okay, and then bugbear chief is up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's going to
I put the bait next to him so we remember. He's gonna swipe once at the orc claw. No, he's gonna go both for the orc claw and Ludwig. He's just gonna bear down on him, or bug bear down on him.
I get it. That's funny. Real funny.
That's a natural 1 and a natural 4. Minus, wait, let's see. Okay, so that's a -2 and a 2. Does those hit? Do those hit? They're gonna miss. Freak! Okay.
Okay, awesome.
He's going.
Who did you attack? Which one?
Or claw. Okay.
So he's just, that guy's been missed alive. He's quick.
And he's going to turn back and kind of keep his attention to both.
Alright, and next is going to be the orc. No, I have no orcs left.
Orcs are
So,
dead!
Hobgoblin, Warlord. Hobgoblin, I said Hobgoblin.
Hog.
A new species has been created. Hey, he's the one making the squeal like a pig.
He's going to swipe once at him and then twice at the Tanorak. First one's going to be an Orc Claw. Natural 6 plus 9, though, is a 15 to hit the Orc Claw.
That hits.
Okay.
Fudge!
And then last 2 on Tanorak. And that's going to be a natural 1
Yes.
and a natural 15.
That hits. So 1 hit, 1 miss.
Yep. And he's going to add all of his damage to this dude for the 4d6. That's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 3, 19 damage to the Orc Claw of Luthik.
19?
Yeah, 19.
Okay.
And then the normal damage, 8 plus 3, so that's 11 damage to the Tanorak.
11?
Yep.
I hate to say this, but I think you're going to win. So I just can't hit.
The first, yep, right on the Orc Claw.
And the Tanorak miss. Oh, and quick, he just sweeps with that unbridled fury.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a 26.
That hits.
It doesn't matter if you
Yeah, it doesn't.
So Tanorak gets that quick. He is a great defensive fighter. So the greatsword he hits with that, and that's going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
On the Hobgoblin?
Yeah.
And you've knocked him down to 78.
Yeah. Okay, back to the top then. Claw of Luthik. What you gonna do? Ghostbuster.
Why is he just standing there? Why doesn't she knock?
Alright, I'm going to attack the bugbear. I'm going to 2 claws at the bugbear.
Why isn't she knocking? Do you think we should knock for her?
Both misses. I mean, that's going to be 16. I can't hit him.
Yeah, 16 does not hit.
And the other one was not even worth saying. So they both miss. That is going to be back to the Tanorak now, who is going to attack the bugbear chief.
Okay.
Twice with the greatsword. Both times I need a crit. I haven't gotten a crit all game. Alright, match over. 2 and a 5. That's going to both miss. So that's a 9 and a 12. Oh, no, that doesn't hit.
Would we say they're flanking?
Not really, not in the definition that they're in.
Okay.
And that's the reason I didn't move to try and flank, because you got to attack him an opportunity, and that would probably have killed my worst call of Luthic before he could have even gotten his flanking attack.
Bugbear's up.
Go for it.
2 on the claw of Luthic. Natural 12, natural 15 though, but
Both
with
hit.
minus 4 on the 12, so that drops it down to an 8. And then 4 on the 15, so that drops it down to an 11. But he gets a plus D4.
One quick thing.
What?
Is Bane concentration?
Pretty sure it is.
He would have made a save. Okay, so it would have certain that.
Okay.
Because he took damage that last time I never rolled.
So he got minus 4 to both, but he also gets a D4 plus because of leadership. Can that be
Right, he's
but he only gets 1.
Yeah, I know. He runs his mouth.
That only gets plus 1, so that's 12 to hit the claw of Luthic.
Nope. So both of miss.
Okay.
He's holding on.
No, it's the...
Yeah, now it's going Hobgoblin Warlord. It's just 2 and 2. 2 attacks, 2 attacks.
It's time for this end, don't you think? Take your... And he's going to do
Pompous Hobgoblin ass.
2 on the Orc Claw of Luthic. And that's 17 and a 16.
They're going to both hit.
And he's going to do the plus D4. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 36. Oh gosh, 12. There we go, 14 damage on that, plus 17 damage, plus 3, so 20 damage on the 1 on the first hit against the Orc Claw Luthic.
Okay.
Okay. And then the second one's going to be 8 damage on him again.
And that drops him with that second sword. He just, his body just,
And then
he's just shish kebab and he's gone.
Coming around on that camera now.
This is the third attack.
Yeah, and that doesn't hit. 12. Okay. And now the Bane drops on him.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm toast. This is just going to be me hacking away for my life.
Yeah, that'll end his turn.
Get it for my life. This is going to be bad. Okay, so then that is my turn now.
Yes, it'll be. Bring it.
I can do. Not really much I can do. So, alright, 2 great sword attacks. At the bugbear chief. 19 and a natural 20.
What is the natural 20? Oh, yeah, that comes.
I wish I had done that on the Hobgoblin Warlord. I wouldn't have taken him out. Okay, so I'll roll the regular damage first. So that's going to be this.
Well, the 19 doesn't hit.
It's the bugbear chief.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish I had said the Hobgoblin Warlord. But, no, so that's going to be, the first one is only 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second one is going to be,
Please take him out. Do it.
6, double is 12. 16, no. Just can't, he just doesn't have the damage.
He's a little.
And that's going to end his turn. And now he's not looking as confident as he was earlier.
He's going to shift around him. And he's just going to go that Morningstar right up the bum. And I don't think it'll hit. On that, for one of them, it definitely won't.
That's what you get for trying to hit a man from behind. Or
So-
a Canarak.
So that's going to be a 6, 9 to hit
It's
on
gonna
the
miss.
first one,
It's gonna
and
miss.
then a
Intimidation factor.
15 to hit on the second one.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So at least one of them hit. So he's going to do that 2d8 damage. Don't know what happened to my other d8. There it is. And that's going to be 11 plus 3. That's 14 damage on the other hit. I mean, right into the rib cage from behind.
All right. Very good.
And then looking right up into the
I
eyes.
should have got a bigger mini for him.
This is for Boblin, Booby, and Gooby. And he's going to do all 3 attacks right into him. And all natural 20. And then he also has advantage on his other two. Natural 16. And then natural 16. I'm going to start with the natural 20. This is it. And he's using the what's it called? Martial advantage. So that's 2, 5, 10. Sorry, 10, 18, 21 damage
All right,
on that.
I'm fine, I'm
oh,
fine.
double.
Oh yeah,
Minus
20,
that 3. So
18, 36
18.
plus 3, 39.
39 damage on that first slice.
I'm fine. I'm looking good.
And then that next one.
And he yells out before you roll that second sword comes. He goes, "Orc, orc, orc!" Orc!
And with that final orc, 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 as he's saying,
Orc,
as
orc,
he's saying for goblin, for booby, and then
he's just wobbling.
and then grabs the other side, dropping his shield and.
What a disappointment. The armor class. Alright, so that fight is now over. I'll turn this off. Let's go ahead and get back to the start of this one right now. Alright, everybody, so that's it for the first week's fight. The Gobblers come out victorious and actually pretty easily. You had what? 78 hit points left for the Hobgoblin. Only 14 for the Bugbear Chief, but that Hobgoblin wasn't going anywhere. That armor class of 20 plus his parry, it's just almost, it's very difficult to hit him, especially with my hit bonuses. My top guy was a +7, so that's still odds are against him every time he swings. So congratulations to everybody who got that first pick right with the Gobblers. Thanks to Josh for helping us out with the fights as always. That was a fun one. I think we're going to have a lot more good fights coming up with this team battle and with the environment coming into play a little bit. This one I kind of wanted to use a little bit more of the chair throwing and stuff like that, but it was turning ugly for me quick. At least I got to push a beer maiden down.
Yeah.
That was fun. Anyways, congrats to everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow the Instagram page, fire.and.dice, to follow the matchups each week and to make your picks. And yeah, stay tuned for more fights. Looking forward to it. Thanks.
See you guys.